Hey everybody, welcome back to the morning after. Matthew and I are hosting a very special couple in our it is our home studio. We've never done this. Okay. Couple in our home studio. You may know him from Stand By Me, Jerry Maguire, or for football fans, the Pardon My Take podcast. You may know her as the OG Mystique in the X-Men franchise, or from her international modeling career. God, y'all are impressive. Here to talk all things football, marriage, and raising twin girls. Welcome Jerry O'Connell and Rebecca Roman.
Okay. First of all, let me just say, I'm going to pronounce it the Dutch way. It's Romjin. That's how they pronounce her. It's so tough. It's like international.
Romjin.
Romjin.
We just say romaine like the lettuce.
Romjin. But
That's the Americanized.
I appreciate that because the amount of hell I get from this guy about not being able to roll my R's.
You do not need to roll a single R. It's just a silent J. Just ignore it.
I mean, obviously you can. Will you say your last name the way?
Romaine.
Romjin.
Yes.
Wow,
Well done.
Everyone can do it.
No, I'm not following that up.
We can just say romaine, guys.
Okay, Romaine lettuce is great.
Can I say, I actually listened to your podcast, and I want to say your elocution, you have a very good podcast voice. I hear you do commercials and stuff for whoever your sponsors are, and I think you've got it going on.
Thank you so much. I had no idea what that word meant that you used, but I appreciate you explaining it to me.
No, you know what? We have teenage daughters. Oh, first of all, we are here because we are the ghost of Christmas future for you guys.
That's right.
We
Oh
have
my gosh.
daughters
That's right.
who are about 10 years. We're 10 years you in the future.
Direct all your questions.
And
Get
we're gonna.
ready.
It's intense. And it's crazy in our house. They have licenses now.
They just started driving.
They're getting drunk.
I'm glad they're driving.
Not while drunk.
No, not driving,
yes.
but they got drunk.
Not the same thing.
Yeah.
But, you know what, I'm actually glad they're doing both of those because we always kind of talk about it, like, what's the process? And I want to ask all these questions, so we're going to get there.
Okay.
But before we get there, there's a lot going on. What's your It's a Lot right now?
Oh, yeah. Wait, what is this segment called again?
It's a Lot.
Okay,
It's a lot.
but you know what?
What's
I'm
our
just going to
It's a
say,
Lot?
I am a fan of your podcast. You should have some sort of like graphic or something. So like I'm going to do like a makeshift graphic. Say it. It's time for...
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're hired. You're so hired.
We're not paying you royalties though,
Yeah, no, we're not.
for that sound.
It's yours. It's all free. I'm going to start off with like kids and parenting. There's a lot to do with this podcast.
Very broad.
No, but I'm going to say it's a lot having teenagers here in Southern California, where we all reside, and we love Southern California. But raising, I'm gonna really generalize and stereotype here. Raising girls, teenage girls, they tend to speak in this vocal fry,
We're really trying to avoid Valley Girl.
and they all talk like this.
Stop.
And I'm
And
just
we
saying.
call them out left and right.
And let me tell
Like,
you
did
where
you just fry that vocal?
Let me tell you where it's the most annoying. You'll say something to them like, let's say, this is just a hypothetical, like, hey, girls, stop getting drunk on the weekends. Like, let's concentrate on school. And they'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
That conversation has never happened.
Okay, not that. Let's say,
It's like,
hey,
okay,
girls,
hold on.
Hold on.
listen, like, we're trying to get them, like, into college and recruited. And it's like, maybe we should do some privates in volleyball. We have the money. Like, maybe we should do this. And they're like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, it's never gotten that far.
Did this just start happening? Like, when did this start occurring?
It's because we live where the Valley Girl was invented.
Yeah.
But we're not from the Valley. I'm from Northern California. I'm from
Okay.
San Francisco Bay Area. Jerry's a New Yorker. We are both transplants, and we knew that we were going to be raising Valley Girls because we had our daughters out here. So we have been ahead of it every step of the way since day one. Like, we've been looking for it since they were 4 years old. We're like, yeah, that's we have to nip that in the bud.
Well,
that can't happen.
It's so sweet. Full disclosure, we met your kids when we walked in here, and they're like so like cute, and they look you in the eye, and they're smiling, and they're bashful, and they speak in their normal voices. They haven't been affected, yeah.
I didn't know. Well, I knew this was a thing, but like I didn't know it was still a thing. So now I'm gonna do the same thing.
but
I'm
when
just gonna try
hear
it.
people of a certain age, even if it's a hostess in a restaurant, it's that. You know it. You know exactly what it is. And so that's exactly what we're trying to avoid.
Right.
Well, and full disclosure, when you walked in, we were like, "You better look them in the eye,
Oh,
shake
they're
their
so
hands,
cute.
do
They're
all
the
the things
best.
right.
You guys are doing great. You're doing great.
Well, we will be on the lookout for the Valley Boys. Do you have anything that you want to add?
Wait. What is this segment called again?
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Mine's it's a lots are obvious, like cleaning out storage. Cleaning out storage shit. Or we have 5 giant breed dogs. Dog poop.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have
what I
4.
mean? What kind of dog
One
do you
just
have?
passed away.
What kind of scooper do you have? That's what I want to know.
It's called Jerry O'Connell because it ain't me.
No one else. I'm not gonna curse. No one else touches shit.
Yeah.
On,
Our gardener won't even do it.
Yeah.
Got girls.
That's
a boy's
one.
job.
It's
That's a man's
definitely
job.
boy's
No one will touch it. And then here's the thing: I put it in the car to take it to the garbage, and it gets very hot here in Southern California, especially in the summer.
Don't leave a bag.
My car.
It won't be
My
overnight.
car.
It won't
With
be overnight.
the windows up and the doors closed for like 2 hours. He'll forget there's a bag of shit in there.
No.
Okay, let's don't curse, please, because
Wait,
the kids are
no,
here.
it's fine. Okay, this is a very cursable podcast.
okay,
You can
okay.
absolutely
You
curse.
come here, you curse.
I
I
love
don't know.
it.
That was actually the first
Cursing,
time I
and you're
realized
like,
it was.
they pronounce it ramen, shit,
Everybody-
shit. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, clean it up, honey. Clean it up. So sorry, guys. It's so crazy.
Well, you deserve all of it since you left shit in her car.
Yeah, right?
Sorry, excuse my language.
hours.
For cursing. For
Like
hours.
not just 1 hour, but like several hours. One time overnight
I mean,
in a closed car.
come
tough.
on.
Come on.
Are you doing, like, is there a reason? Like, are you mad?
Yeah, I'm just leaving it in the car. Why are you guys on my back?
I can't.
Who else is cleaning
Well,
it up?
I will say this: Jerry is a vintage car, but
yeah.
I mean, rust bucket car.
Oh, yeah,
owner.
they're
He
not-
has
You guys get along with
he owns
that.
like 4 vintage cars. None of them ever work except for maybe one, and that's the one he drives at that moment. But I'm the only one that has an actual car that's reliable, that starts
Right.
every time, and has AC. That's a real
German.
car, and that's the one that the bags of shit go into.
Okay, come on.
And I do
Move
feel
on.
like it's like I'm like, why are you on my parade? Like, why on my? You know what I mean?
Also-
I pay for my own car.
Yeah, if the cars don't work, guaranteed the windows don't work, so they're down. So I feel like that's a better solution anyways.
Little airflow.
Also, why can't you put them in those cars?
Okay.
I
I'm
agree
very
with what I'm
sorry.
saying. Like, those cars, the windows don't work, right? So
Yeah,
they're down.
Exactly. They're automatically
They're
down.
automatically down. They can't get them back up.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of it.
Do you buy the cars to repair them, or do you?
I
Is that
just
like a hobby?
I have like older cars. I have a '79 Cadillac. I have a 1970 Volkswagen. I just think it's. We live in sort of the same area.
Yeah.
We're in more of the lower income area of this area. That's a joke, everyone. But I think it's like almost distinct to not have like that car, the
Yeah.
Lamborghini
Yeah.
SUV.
I
You know
agree.
what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Not have AC where it's 105 degrees
you
every
know,
day.
It's a bold move. It's a bold move.
Very, very
You know
bold.
what's funny is there's a drop. I don't know if they have a drop off at your school, but our kids went to grammar school in the same area, and they have drop off, and you have to have duty where you open the doors and stuff. And I'm an actor, so whenever I'd like get a show canceled or something, I'd like be like, well, I guess I'll just go do drop off duty, you know, and go hang out. And it's funny, like. It's just the nicest cars in this area,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I remember being like, "Oh, you know what? I'm always gonna drive like crappy cars just to not,
Yeah.
just to keep it real.
Also,
Keep
as
it-
somebody who
keep it
grew up
100.
with parents who drove kind of crappy cars, it's a way to keep your kids humble.
I-
Because if
100%.
you're dropping your kids off in that car, like that, I know exactly what that feels like.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
You know what I
is
mean?
yes,
That
and that
keeps your
is
kids honest.
No.
that is
doubt.
something that I would love to, because you brought up a good point. Like, we live in a very nice area, and we are surrounded by very nice things constantly. And I'm trying, like, Matthew and I have done and are still obviously trying to do
Yeah.
our best, raising our kids to be humble and to understand that, like, turns out one of our girls were like, we're rich. And I was like, first of all, you ain't rich.
No, you're not.
You're broke. You got no
You don't
money
have
to your
anything.
name. Yeah. But like, it is something that is a continuous, situation for us when it comes to parenting. How have your girls reacted? Like, do you feel like you've done a good job? Because they're 16 now. And if so, how? Besides the
It's
cars.
I got to tell you, it's really tough. Again, we are the ghost of Christmas future for both of you.
I hope my hair looks like yours when I'm older.
I do too.
Great, isn't it?
Wow.
I know.
Solid head of
Words
lettuce.
Jerry
Wow.
has been waiting to hear all
By
week.
the way, I was.
Oh, my
I got you,
God.
big
sort
dog.
of looks like
Yeah.
this. Sort of looks like college staff for a
It-
little
Right?
bit. I thought a little
It
bit,
looks-
right?
it looks
It's like
great.
You're in character. Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. This is you guys on a boat. I don't know where, in some lake in Georgia or something. What's the big lake there that everybody parties on?
Linear.
Yeah,
We
it's
used,
on Linear.
we used
What's
to
up,
throw
man?
our July 4th parties there.
Oh, yeah.
And they were
Oh, yeah.
pretty epic.
Yeah. No, it's funny that you bring that up because our kids just got a car, and I
Did they?
don't want this to be a fight.
I wanna-
My wife got them sort of a pretty fancy car.
Well, he bought them the 79 Cadillac. So one of my daughters already got a speeding ticket, which weirdly she was like not ashamed about. She
She's like,
was almost
back off, mom.
slightly braggy.
That was a good try. You're not quite
There
there.
are listeners listening
I've
to
been in the
this,
valley long enough.
but
So good.
they also they have a credit card and
No, they don't have a credit card. They have Jerry's, which that's a mistake. I do not support that Jerry gave them a credit card. Their stupid car that Jerry bought them had smoke coming out of it every time they drove it.
It just gets hot
It didn't
here.
go faster than
It just
60
gets
miles
hot
an hour.
here.
And then the brake lights wouldn't shut off. And I was like, if the brakes aren't okay in that car,
No,
it's
yeah.
all it's
Yeah.
done.
Safety
Yeah,
first.
so
Safety
yeah,
first.
so I went and got them a car because I'm about to leave. I work in Canada. I'm about to leave again, and I can no longer have peace of mind unless I know those girls are, and they're good drivers.
Yeah.
I will say this about them: they also have been wanting to work since they were very young.
That's cool.
Love
They
that.
have been they both already got small jobs here and there. One daughter was hostessing at a restaurant this summer on the weekends.
That's the hostess
They-
you're talking about.
Yes.
It's her.
No, not that. No. No, this was actually out in Long Island.
Yeah, and
Oh,
we
cool.
would go to the restaurant, her and I, and she would get so mad at us, and we would secretly
We would
take
have to
photos
sneak
of her,
photos of her.
bringing people to
I'd be
tables
like,
and stuff.
Jerry, tell me when. Tell me when.
Did
And
you
I'd have to
guys
get the-
instill this in them to want to get
No,
jobs?
they both really. At around 14, they were like, "How long until we can actually until we can get a job?" They
Wow.
both want to work.
That's awesome.
That is
and
awesome.
they both have worked really hard in school. They're hardworking girls. They don't
That's
have any
great.
reason. They have not let us down, which is why I felt very good about getting them a car that gives me peace of mind.
For sure.
They're not mess ups. They're really good, and they're ready. They're just starting to spread their wings.
Yeah.
And it's super exciting as a parent to
sure.
watch that happen.
I'm sure. That's
Roots and wings is what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
Roots and wings.
that's
Gosh, and as the
great
parents of
way
4
to do
girls,
it.
I have to tell you also, boys are starting to happen now too.
Just now, though.
Just now.
Just now.
That's good.
They-
And
It's
it's
nice
nice.
to know.
It's
Thankfully,
fine.
thankfully, they seem to be attracted to athletes. I
And
mean
these
that
athletes
honestly.
are they don't drink. They're super sweet and put together. And
Athletes don't do
respectful
drugs.
and-
You know what
driven
I'm
to
saying?
do to be
they
successful.
don't
That's cool.
party and they want to hang out with our girls. Actually, platonically, they've been hanging out with a bunch of dudes.
I love
who
that.
So
want
they
to-
say.
Yeah, right.
They're
But
guys' girls. I love that.
But it is funny, one good thing about athletes, and I'm not even just saying that to kiss up to everybody in this room, is they have to get up early. They have to take care of their health. They're not burnouts. There are some burnouts out here,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Our girls are athletes. They're both varsity volleyball players.
That's awesome.
That's
high,
awesome.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
one of them is the captain of the team, and they're really good, and they love it,
amazing.
and they've been doing it since they were
Yeah.
about 8, I guess, 9.
I do have to say it has been a little tough. They're juniors in high school, and they don't have the fire to do it. And it's a little tough because I'm the parent who's like, hey, let's just do it one more year. And then I become that parent who's forcing them to do something. I'm sure you knew all kinds
yeah.
of dads
Oh,
like
yeah.
that who are
By the
forcing
way,
their
one
kids.
really has the fire to do it, and the other one,
No,
her
Becca,
fire has
she-
split into other interests too.
Right.
So she's less interested because she's not as tall or as athletically competent as her sister, who's the captain of the team. But she's got other interests that are just as strong.
No,
Yeah.
listen, I try to get them privates all the time. Look, I save all this money from driving all these shitty cars. They refuse to take. They're like, we don't need that. We don't need that. And it's of course you need it. Any sort of edge. There's a place out here. One of those strength coaches, does box jumps and teaches them how to. And it's sprints, and they're like, I don't know why we're doing that. He just has us lift weights, and it's just sprinting. And I'm like, girls, that's it. This is what it is. And they're like, all he cares about is vertical. And I'm like, yes, that's it.
And you should too.
And they're like, we don't have to do that. We went to practice. And they don't have that drive. I mean, listen, my Div 1 dreams are over. We're going we're now at Div 2. Maybe we're at Div 2, Div 3. We're somewhere there at that turn.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I mean, I'm a terrible father at these sporting events. Rebecca will tell you I'm a screamer. I'm a screamer.
Oh my God, I'm so glad to be in a room with another screaming parent.
Oh, are you a
Never
screamer?
stop.
And not be judged
Yeah.
at least not by you.
Well, no, our daughters have banned him from several seasons of club games.
Yeah.
Literally, because it's too much. But I'm like, that's your challenge, girls.
I
You
don't
have to
fight-
drown him out, but he never stops.
I don't fight
It's
umps.
relentless.
I
you
don't
can't.
fight judges
Yeah.
or
And
whatever
he's
they
never
call them.
negative against the other team. It's
Ever.
always very supportive and positive to
the girls.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
the girls.
For example, one girl, it was a girl that they play with at high school, was one of the girls' birthdays, another teammate, and I kept yelling "Happy Birthday, Abby!" Like
Every single time
she'd
she got
score
a good
point.
shot.
So it's like funny. It's like positive.
That's
You know what?
fantastic.
If it makes you feel better, we were at our girls' soccer game this past weekend, and I was yelling something because our girls are still trying to figure out the game, and I played it, so I'm trying to.
Let me guess what you're yelling. Open your eyes, fucking ref!
Oh yeah.
Get glasses, ref!
At one-
What?
at
Who's
one-
repping this? Stevie Wonder!
At one point, I looked.
Shut up! You want to go? Do you know who my husband is?
My
I'll
husband's.
kill you. I'll get the gat.
My husband.
You want to die today, mother effer?
I was literally sitting next to him, and I go, well, I just like sit back down because I said something. I go, I need to be quiet, and he's like, yeah. I was like, whoa. But I will say, like, I was raised by parents who did the same thing. He was raised by parents who did not do that.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Interesting.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
very
look
laid
where
back.
our careers ended.
What
So
is the Super Bowl?
there might
That is
be
so funny. Maybe there is something to
there
be.
might be something
Oh,
to it.
I do know one former professional NFL player whose daughter plays. He was a defensive player. I think a linebacker. Akbar Bajabiamila.
Yeah, I know.
His daughter is really accomplished in volleyball, and so our daughters were playing against each other, and I was of course screaming positive
Happy
things,
birthday.
positive things. Yeah, and he was completely silent, and I went, "Hey, you don't say anything," and he went, "Nope, I don't say a word."
Jerry,
I know.
take a
I
note
was like, I know.
from the professional.
Yeah.
He just sits there,
I
hands in his
can't
pockets,
wait to
and he
take
just
this
watches.
information back
Yeah.
to Dolly and Charlie, by the way. They're going to be like, told you!
It is very hard though. I'm with Jerry. It's hard. It's
I get
hard
it.
to be quiet
Kelly and I
sometimes.
have passion.
Yeah.
No doubt.
There's so much potential
is.
there, you know.
Yeah.
You just want them to
Okay.
know that.
Daughter's teammates literally have to shake them out of it and go, just ignore him. Just ignore him.
Stop. That is hysterical.
They get so livid. We can see it on their faces.
Yeah.
We're always all skeptic about vitamins and supplements now because there's so many on the market, and I feel like a lot of them have fillers, and you're not really getting what you're paying for. This is why I love Nutrafol. One, because it is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. So the results speak volumes with it, but also dermatologists are recommending this. So you know it's not with fillers. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF content certified, guys. That's huge. It's the gold standard in third-party certification for supplements. Again, you know that you're getting a good product with Nutrafol. Not only that, but if you've noticed my hair is thicker and healthier and longer because of this, guys. I don't treat my hair the best. I highlight the hell out of it, and yet my hair is still growing and still is thick because of Nutrafol. You can see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code Morning After. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code Morning After. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code Morning After. Here's a question, because obviously we have younger ones than you guys, and I was very upfront about it on my podcast, but you know I'm struggling with certain things with my girls. Did you notice, like, our teen, or where you're at, is it harder than maybe, like, I don't know, a 10-year-old with
I'll say the sweet spot for me personally was 6 to 12.
Shit.
That was the easiest. 6 to 12.
Okay.
And specifically 9, 10, 11.
Oh, great. Okay, so we're not there yet.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Not
That's
there
when
yet.
it was the easiest.
Okay. We're just, there's just some things that it's hard for me to get across to them, and I don't really know how.
Yeah.
And I will say, and I want to ask you guys too, I feel like one is really struggling because she has an identical twin right next to her.
Interesting.
Watching do certain things and succeed. And
As
Did you
parents
ever-
of twins. So like I said, one of our daughters is captain of the team and the other one she's been playing on varsity since she was a freshman. And then her sister only just made it to varsity this year. And it was
As
a
a
little bit of a
junior.
thing as
Yeah,
a junior.
right.
And she's about 4 inches shorter. She was always smaller than her, even as newborns. One was 8 pounds and one was 5 and change, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good
so
for
there's
you.
always been a huge size difference between them.
Yeah.
So the tall one was naturally going to be seen as more athletic, and she took on that
Right.
role. And her sister has been fighting just as hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the height and has always been put just one rung below.
And
Yeah.
how do you
well,
like encourage her to keep going?
a different. Her passion is acting.
I love
She's got
that.
another passion. So we've been encouraging her, and also now we've been encouraging the volleyball player to find out what her other passions
Yeah,
are.
no
I'm
doubt.
like, what are you going to be, a professional volleyball player?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
So figure out what else is going to be interesting to you in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
It's
So
funny. They sort of find their. It's
And
like
I-
water. It finds its.
Yeah.
path,
and
you
I think you just have to foster whatever it is that maybe they show the spark in, like whatever something that is a spark for them. that
Yeah.
they-
And I'm sure that changes, right?
and it probably
got to.
changes
Yeah.
too.
As the parents of twins, we did do a really weird experiment. This is sort of weird. I'm sorry if anyone's
I'm
really
so
affected by
excited.
this.
I bet you can't wait.
But I do want to say it was 100% my wife's idea. So if anyone has emails or calls CPS or something on us, this was my wife's idea.
this is-
but I'm kind of into it now.
This is based on a planned C-section. Did you have a C-section?
I did.
A planned C-section?
I did.
Yes. Okay. So did we. So this is what this decision was based on. Go ahead,
I'm
Jerry.
going to let you. It's your idea.
This goes all the way
I don't
back
wanna
16 years.
I don't want to get blamed for this.
Before, yeah. When
Wow,
I was
okay.
pregnant with them, we decided to
Not
not.
we. You. This was a you. I mean,
Excuse
yeah.
me.
Just in case people are against it, I don't want them. To
You don't
Take
want
both
anything
of
to
you
do
guys
with,
away. We
you
gotta
don't want
just,
anything to
Are
do
you
with
okay?
me right now, just in case this gets a bad reaction. We are doing a weird social experiment where we have not told our girls who came out first,
Whoa.
and I
I never
even.
thought about that. That's kind
And
of
because
cool.
you know
Whoa.
how twins always do that? They're
Yeah.
like,
Who's
I am.
older?
4 minutes older. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you shared a womb.
Yeah, right?
That's, you're the same.
You're the same.
You came out exactly
Wait,
the
they've
same.
never looked at their birth certificate to find
So
out.
I talked about it with the doctor and said, can they come out within the same minute so it says exactly the same time on the birth certificate? And he was like, yeah. And he was all about it.
And he did it?
Uh-huh.
I've
I
never.
mean, ours are probably
And
they're
they're
1 minute
one
apart.
minute
right?
apart.
I mean,
And they probably know, huh?
Oh, Sawyer's like, I'm the oldest.
yeah.
Now, I will say she
We didn't
does.
want to give either of them that opportunity.
It's you're
That's a good call.
so
that.
It's all about fairness. Yeah, like do you guys both have siblings?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have siblings.
Yeah.
It's all about fairness, and especially with twins, it's always about evening the playing field.
Yeah.
Always about fairness.
Yeah, for sure. That's a
Anyway.
great call. I like that.
And by the way, they
Well,
still
too
don't
late.
know.
Yeah.
They
unless
do
we
not
just unless we just say we lied.
yeah, but which is a great.
We
thing.
don't remember.
I wonder if this is where the podcast gets grim. I'm so sorry. Oh God, we could have another graphic for this. Grim. Wah, wah, wah. But I wonder if on our deathbeds we'll be like, you're
Oh, that-
No,
Yeah.
I kind of
Will
feel
it
like
ever come out?
We're
no, I
dying.
feel like once they're out of the house and living their own separate lives, and it doesn't matter as much anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like then we can tell them.
Just shoot them a random
I feel
text
like-
on a Tuesday. You're the oldest.
Stop.
By the way, you're the oldest.
Well,
Have a good
my
week.
big joke is I tell them both they're my favorite,
Yeah, right.
but in deep secret.
Wait. Okay. So, okay. When they go off to college, do you think it'll? I mean, if I found out I was the oldest going off to college, I'd be like, "Yeah, bitch, what's
Yeah.
up?" Like, do you
Well,
think
it's
they'll
so
be
funny.
like,
They
"What's going on?"
They both want to go to NYU. They
Oh,
both want to
cool.
go to New York.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think they know, and then they don't know. They
No,
really don't know.
sometimes I think they know too, and then their friends always try and guess, and their friends sometimes throw them way off. It's sometimes important to them, but for most of the time, it's never been important to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Does anyone else know but you two?
My mom, who's no longer with us, she's passed about 7 years ago, and the doctor who's in the room. That's it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That is it.
I don't even know. I wasn't looking. I couldn't look. I had to
was
be in the
hiding.
room, but I was
Jerry
like
was faint.
hyperventilating.
Jerry
I was
Jerry passed
I
out
shouldn't
on
have
the
been in
floor.
that room. I know
mean-
all fathers are like, I should be in there, but like, it was a medical thing. It was like, there was
Yeah.
like surgery.
I mean, honestly, I could see us being like, you know what? Like, we probably mixed you up anyways.
Well,
I mean,
it's also
with the
been
identicals. Yeah. I mean,
It was
ours
crazy.
are fraternal, and like
Yeah.
I said, like very very different. But it's been interesting for us. We're both firstborn siblings to see if that firstborn person naturally took on firstborn tendencies.
Right.
And And sometimes I have seen that, and sometimes I've seen the reverse. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've told ours, and I feel like the one that we told was first, like maybe because she knows she's first, acts a
Now
certain way.
she's,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. What leads it? It's really nature
We'll
versus
reconvene.
nurture.
We'll do this again in 20
That's
years.
right.
You guys let us know.
Yeah.
Which is interesting too, because our other one was supposed to be the first one out.
Yeah.
But she was like
interesting.
holding on tight
Stubborn.
in there, like holding on to something, so they had to like figure
All
it
right,
out.
move on.
Her butt was there. They were like,
Loosen her
all
up.
right, next.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, what was
A
that?
rib.
Like a jungle
Yeah, right.
gym
Your
or
ribs.
what?
Probably your ribs.
You know what?
Did that hurt?
Her grip strength. She could be great at tennis or
Were
something.
they
I don't know.
killing
What
your
do you-
ribs? My ribs were. I felt
Yeah.
like I had knives in my
I
ribs.
was huge. I don't know.
too.
Okay, yeah, you're 8 and 5.
Yeah, that's 13 pounds of baby.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
My ribs were. They were like pushing.
And you had 2
out.
different sacks because
Yes.
you were. Yeah, that's
and one of them is now my height, 5'11" already.
Wow. God, jealous about the height. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a crazy time. I was having to do stuff for Rebecca all the time. Rebecca
Yeah.
was like always making me go out, get soft serve chocolate ice cream, like always soft serve, not the swirl. So it was crazy. Yeah, I know what you girls are talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man?
Really
Yeah,
tough times.
it's
Really tough times.
The other day, I was just, wearing sweats like I normally do, the cute jogger set or whatever it might be. And I was getting ready for bed and I was taking off that suit. And Matthew was like, whoa, you're going to wear that underneath a sweatsuit? And turns out it was the Skims Fits Everybody Lace Unlined Scoop Bra because it's sexy, but yet I can wear it all the time because it's comfortable. It's supportive. It's all the things a bra should be, because sometimes when we, ask for supportive and comfortable, we lose that sexy factor. And I like to feel sexy, whether it's on the outside or underneath my clothes. I also love their Fits Everybody boy short. Their Fits Everybody selection is so damn good and it's so comfortable. So if you're looking to, just feel better about what you're wearing underneath your clothes, or if you're just looking to be more comfortable, Skims has the solution for all of it. Shop my favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you. Select podcasts in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. All right. And I love the fact
Someone
that...
just anger. By the way, I'm not going to get letters for the, not telling them when they were, what minute they were born. That's where I'm going to get letters for.
No, I think that's, why, first of all, why does it matter? It doesn't.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
They don't need to know that until they're, until you're ready for them to know that. I think it's honestly, I kind of wish we met you earlier because that's a great idea.
You know what? We'll,
It's kind of more entertaining more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, nah, I don't know.
I know you don't.
It's been entertaining for 18 years,
It's
you know?
funny for 18 years.
their therapist will let us know
Yeah, exactly.
soon.
We'll hear at some point how we messed up along the
Yeah,
way.
right?
They always let you know, I guess.
Oh, well, I feel like they're already letting me know. I'm like, got it. All right. So obviously your daughter's interested in athletes, which I can relate to very much. I've been called a cleat chaser like my entire life, but turns out I also played a lot of sports, and my parents and my brother and everyone played sports around me. So I was attracted to that. That was like marrying my father was marrying an athlete. But speaking of athletes, we know that big football fans, correct?
Yeah.
Are you a big football fan, or is it
This is
just
so
you?
funny. So this
No,
is
right.
so funny. This is so funny.
Wonderful.
And this is so funny, and why we're here. Okay. So you mentioned part of my take. We have to mention
Yeah.
them. I am their fantasy expert. Whatever.
I love it.
There was talk last season about maybe changes in where everything was going to happen. You don't have to talk about anything.
Yeah.
And I said on that show, I was listening to Kelly Staffords' podcast to try and get out like what's going to happen with the future of the Rams and
Yeah.
everything. I said, I feel it sounds to me like Matthew's going to, that's what I'm getting out of it. It doesn't sound like they're getting ready for a move and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So then that's why your producers reached out, because it's a very popular podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
And all that stuff. So then I was amazed to get an invite from your producer. We live down the street. I couldn't believe it. I was smitten. I'm turning red in the face just hearing about it. And I said to Rebecca, oh God, this is going to be worse than us not telling our children what time they were born. I said, the Staffords have invited us to their podcast. And I said it, literally, like it would be like we've been invited to we've been invited to the Oscars.
Yeah.
And my wife said, who is that? What are you talking about?
I love it.
And I'm so sorry. I don't mean, my wife just doesn't.
Who cares?
My wife
I love
doesn't watch football, but I I mean,
No. I literally come from a non-football background. 100,000. I was raised by a European father who only watched tennis, soccer, and sometimes boxing for some reason.
He's Dutch. He talks like
My
this.
ex-husband
Flaming.
didn't know anything about football. It was just never in my house
Yeah.
on any level whatsoever. And then I realized we've been together 22 years now.
Yeah.
That I was married to a real
Congratulations.
football lover, and I still am playing catch up to
Yeah.
what that means and how it affects my life schedule.
Well, Sundays are off
Because-
limits.
I'm still figuring that out.
I've been boxed
I am-
out of this conference. For those of you watching this, I've been boxed
I'm
out.
still understanding that on Sundays.
I'm sorry.
On Sundays, and now you're an actual football player. Like, you're the real deal. You do it for real.
Yeah.
From what I understand with fantasy football it's like basically how I used to play with dolls. Is from how I
It's
understand
exactly
it.
what it is.
It's basically like this is how I used to play dolls.
There's research that goes
Okay,
into it.
you three are gonna be over here, and then you're gonna see those. You three are gonna be over here, and you're gonna like see what they're doing and what they're doing. But then at the very end, you're gonna get together, and everyone's gonna be
Well, by the way,
friends.
yeah.
Like, I feel like that's what fantasy football is. I'm like, that's not real. But on Sundays, when there's a general darkness that takes over the day, and I'm like, what just happened? And then Jerry, who never stops talking, and I'm like, what's happening? Like, what? And by the way, this is going like 10, 15 years back.
Yeah.
And still, I'm like, why? And now he's yelling at us and looking at his phone while he's driving. And we're all in the car, and I'm going, put your goddamn phone down. We're on the freeway.
In a
And
70
he's looking-
VW.
And
you know?
he's short, and he's yelling at everybody, and now he's fighting with it. And I'm like, what am I doing in this game of make-believe?
Yeah.
That's not real.
I
is-
really appreciate this convo right
Okay.
now because love you, Jerry. Fantasy football kills me, and I'll tell you
Because
why.
I will say this, I would like a sister podcast to yours called The Day Of. And it's the fantasy football people that we're married to.
I would love
and
that.
how it affects our day. I'm like, oh, so I shouldn't schedule anything ever on a Sunday.
You're actually really right because you have to watch all the games. I only have to watch one.
Yeah.
I don't watch
mean-
any of them. I go downstairs and watch reality shows.
90 Day Fiancé
Yeah,
is
I'm
on
downstairs
Sundays.
on a different TV with that
love
volume
it.
turned
Yeah.
way up.
I mean, and here, you want to know why I don't like fantasy football? And it is because if my loving husband over here, who is so great, has a tough game,
Right.
my comments and my DMs and everything, anything that can get a hold of me, be like, God, your husband sucks. And I'm like, fuck you and your fantasy team.
No, he doesn't. He's extremely prolific. Very good.
Yes.
Terrific team.
Totally.
The offense with him under
Every
Coach
once in a
McVay,
while, though, you
everyone-
know?
No, it's incredible. The receiving core, everything about it is really exciting. I always have Rams on my fantasy teams.
Love that.
Yay.
But
Who is
Rebecca
your
does
team?
make.
Who is your team?
I'm originally from New York,
Yeah.
so my team is a team that typically doesn't do well. It's the New York Jets. But since I've been in Southern California, I usually go to a couple Rams games
Cool.
a year. It's really fun to watch you guys.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have
from
to
a
come sit
fantasy
with us.
standpoint, you guys are so good, just lights out. It's so exciting. It's also fun to live here because we see the Rams. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
It's fun. Their practice facility is in our neighborhood and
Yeah.
everything. It's really exciting. It does. I do get a little stressed out when I'm playing though, and Rebecca's being kind.
When
about
you're
not-
watching them play?
When I'm watching them play, I do stuff around the house
Thank you.
that really.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, he does push-ups in front of the TV. He has these stupid things called Zons that are handles that you like put on the floor, and they're like push-up
Allow
handles.
you to get a deeper push-up.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's
And they turn. They rotate, so you get like.
He keeps
Pectoral stuff.
he keeps a weight bench in our TV room,
Sit-up
so
bench.
like a sit-up bench,
Ab.
and he just like he paces in front of it like a weird dad. Like,
you
it's
watch
so
the Red
weird.
Zone, or what do you
What
watch?
do you watch?
No,
Yeah.
I watch full games.
Okay.
And last season with the Rams, especially, there was a lot of sit-ups and push-ups going on. It was getting very stressful.
Yeah.
Very-
It was a
I
stressful
Great
was
year.
with
season,
you.
though. Great
Stressful year.
season. Great season. Great season.
God, it was
You gave the
great.
Eagles the best. You really gave it to them. One play away. It was really good
What's
stuff.
that guy's
It was really
name?
good stuff.
He was good.
But
Jalen Carter.
Yeah. Damn it.
forget about all of them.
Yeah. It's okay.
But,
we lost in the playoffs, Rebecca.
Oh, well,
right.
It's okay.
We
Last
were
play.
close. It was good.
One
It was
last
a good
play.
year.
I
Remember
saw
was
you
doing
just
it
kind
again
of
because now I have
disappear.
a reason to watch.
Remember, I was screaming at the television and I was in my underwear. And I was,
That's
I was
She's like,
which time?
Yeah, that's
every
always
Sunday.
in the
all
wall,
the time.
and then
It's
you
never
guys
not
tried to
been
talk
that.
to me, and I was like, "Leave me alone!"
Yes, curled up, fetal position.
I love it.
Screaming.
Guys, it's so nice. I've kind of had to stop reminding my children about their chores and just like unpacking their book bags and getting their homework done. Thanks to Skylight Calendar. It was designed to keep you organized. You know, if you have a family or even if you don't have a family, this thing can manage events, chores, grocery list, all while assigning colors for each of your family members and eliminating excuses of not knowing what they need to do, which is the biggest part that I love about it. Your happiness is also Skylight's happiness. So if you're not happy in the first 120 days, you can return it for a full refund, no questions asked. I can probably guarantee you that you won't return it though, because it is honestly amazing. It keeps you organized. It keeps your kids organized. And again, no one has the excuse of, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to do that, because it is right there in front of them. Right now, Skylight is offering our listeners $30 off their 15-inch calendars by going to myskylight.com/Kelly. Go to myskylight.com/Kelly for $30 off your 15-inch calendar. That's myskylight.com/Kelly.
I
All
love
right,
that.
so football fan, not football fan, which is honestly a marriage in heaven to me. I mean, I am a football fan, so is he. Which can get tense, you know.
Yeah.
There's you know, maybe I see something on the field and I want to tell him, and he's like, "You have no
Relax.
idea what you're talking about." I'm like, "You're so right. I have no idea what I'm talking about." Or I'm like, "Why'd you throw the pick?" And he's like,
Oh.
"Don't ask me that question." I'm
Yeah.
like,
Didn't mean to. Never do. Never do.
Well, that does sound fun, though.
yeah, it's fun. It is. It's.
I would say if
it
he
could
was
be that.
actually a football player, I would have that kind of like a, well, why
Get
didn't
into
you,
it.
I would definitely be more invested.
Right?
This is not.
The athlete side of me is like,
Did you
Yeah,
ever date a
I
football?
get it.
Rebecca, did you ever date a football
Never.
player?
No. Never dated a football
I guess I'm the
player.
closest. I played a character named Frank
Yes,
Cushman
you
in
pretend-
Jerry
Oh my God, I was
Maguire.
gonna bring
He
that up.
plays
He's a
pretend.
quarterback.
Played a quarterback.
Yes, that's pretend.
Jerry
Also
Maguire.
pretend, guys. Also make believe.
he was-
Also
he was the
100% made up.
No, we had like a specialist
open
on
with
set
that.
who taught me how to throw and stuff.
How are the
and, like,
skills?
You were still just pretending to be a football player, just like fantasy football.
I get into my characters though. I was into
Yeah.
my character.
Okay.
Method.
Yeah.
How was your
Rebecca
arm?
dated a rower in high school. He was a rower, right?
Is that why you're doing the pecs on the in front of it, just like to keep up with the rower? You know, it's tough.
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep the testosterone levels up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I get antsy.
I get it.
You know, I mean, Matt knows what I'm talking about. You
I
just want to
hear
get
you.
a pump in when you're like stressed out. You just take it out on the weights. Take it out on the weights. You girls don't understand. Yeah.
Honestly,
I
like,
gotta introduce
I'm
you
like
to
trying to
McVeigh.
think how we deal with our stress. Wine,
Oh yeah. How do you?
a gummy, wine, something like
Oh,
that.
gosh.
One or the other, you know.
My wife loves specifically a show 90 Day Fiancé. She's really into it.
Oh, that's okay. We didn't come here to talk about reality
All right.
television.
No, but I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
need to talk about that.
You like that show though? I've
I
never
do,
seen
yeah.
it. Okay.
Never seen it.
It's really
Favorite
good.
favorite show right now?
It really is. It's about like people who date outside of the country. They meet someone online and then they go there to see if it'll work out. And typically, a typical storyline will be like a girl from Georgia who will go meet her boyfriend in Jordan and wear a bikini by the pool and be like, "You can't dress like this. What are you doing?"
No, but then
And
they
she's
come
like,
back and they get what's called a K1 visa, which is a 90 days to, it's a fiance visa that you get when you come to this country. That's
interesting.
So that once they come to this country, they have 90 days to decide whether or not they're going to get married.
Got it.
And so it's like it's a real immigrant story. Because the American families typically assume that the immigrant is coming for a green card.
Right.
You know, and then meanwhile, like these people are leaving their whole families and countries and friends behind. And they're like, I'm going to be so homesick and lonely.
Yeah.
Like and some of the love stories are real and some of them are just like, a Russian girl thinks she's going to get a new Chanel bag once a week. Like they're really, it's good. Like,
Yeah.
I
the
want to
storylines
apologize,
are
A,
good.
for not telling our children when they were born, and B, for all the accents we just did.
No,
I want to
I was literally about to
apologize.
say,
Yeah.
like, is it
We
like
covered
when
every
you grow
accent,
up,
too.
because you're both actors, when you grow up, do you take a class that teaches you how to do all these accents? Because I'm sitting here, I can't do one. Like I
I
try
don't
to do.
think we're supposed to anymore. I think that we are definitely showing our
No, we
age
can
and
do
out of
accents.
a.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Well, we're not allowed to do a lot. Most accents are like verboten now.
All right, well, let's not get into like.
Well,
serious
listen, I'll
stuff.
tell you, I moved out of the South and I had a Southern accent and I can't even reproduce it. Like that's how bad at
But
accents
does it come
I
out
am.
if you're angry or drunk or?
Or sad.
No, not really.
never
No,
hear it?
and I don't
No.
even know how to reproduce
Only
it. Like
to-
I
only
try
know
and I
it-
sound Australian. I'm like, where is this from?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I'm listening. What am I watching that makes
Yeah.
me sound Australian? I don't know. He'll tell you it's like the party trick. When I have a little too much drink, he'll be like, "Hey Kelly, do
Yeah.
like so and so accent." I'm like,
She'll be talking about somebody and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, they're from London." I'm like, "Oh yeah, talk like them." And it's just
Wow.
And
We
his
also
are
call
radio.
that maybe you're schizophrenic. Maybe you have like dual
I think
personalities.
that's what it is. No, I feel like your accent comes out a little bit when you go back home, when you're around your dad.
Oh, there we go.
Which I do miss it. My dad's my dad has a
Yeah.
very deep
Well,
Southern accent.
you know, it'd be fun if you guys have like a bunch of years here in Southern California, Kelly, and then
You start talking like that.
That will literally send me to the grave. If I have 4 daughters talking that way, I will
Oh my
lose my
God.
mind.
Hey, what's up? You don't
Hey,
want
what's
that.
up, Jerry?
That seems like a real problem.
Yeah.
Wait, why? God,
This
I mean,
happens.
I like everyone says Southerners talk slow, but that's like, was that like just like drawn out? Like I don't even know. Like that's a lot.
You know what's really funny is so our kids go to high school in the area
Yeah.
right here, and when school gets out, I this might be a teenage thing. I can't tell. They all look like my daughter. They all have their hair down like without like putting it up or anything. It's just like straight and long and down. They all wear very baggy jeans. And they all show a little bit of, there's like crop tops. Like they all show a little bit
It's
of
a real
tummy.
uniform.
Right, like
It's a real
everybody's- yeah.
Valley Girl
Uniform.
teenage
And I think
uniform.
every girl is like my daughter, you know? It's like crazy to see. But I will tell you again, Ghost of Christmas Future, being that this is our theme, we're actually Rebecca and I are like, hey, like the girls are getting ready to go. Like guys, it goes fast.
Yeah.
I'm just
I-
letting you know. It's
Labor
like,
Day weekend, which was the first weekend that they've got their car, so now they are fully independent. We barely saw them, and I was getting weepy. I was
Rebecca
like,
cried and she was like, I'm
I
stuck
was
with
like,
you all the time.
I'm stuck with
That is
you.
the truth. You
I was
said
like,
that in a car.
at one point, I was like, I want to be with them. I'm so sorry, I missed them because he kept fighting with them, and they were like, we want to be around you, not Dad, this weekend. And I'm like, I will give up Dad to be around you.
I pray that's the thing that happens in our house. It'll probably be like, Mom's a pain in the butt, Dad. Can we just hang out with you, please?
No.
But
But I'm
that's
starting
crazy.
to count the number of months that we
Yeah.
have left before they're out of the house. So we're
And they
sort of
want-
at the other end of.
They want college. They want to
They
go to
both
college.
want college.
Yeah. And
Okay.
like, but Rebecca and I have actively been like, hey, so what should we do when it's just us? Should we
know,
like,
what's it
get a hobby?
like?
Take a
If they
cooking
both
class?
want to go to New York, Jerry's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
We've both lived in New York a lot in our lives. We would both be willing to move back to New York, not to live with them, but to live near them.
Yeah.
I'll follow them around the world a
Heck
little bit.
yeah.
Would they want that?
I think they would.
Okay,
Maybe
there you
not him,
go.
but me, definitely.
That's awesome. That's awesome. New York is amazing.
Yeah.
I love New York.
No,
The
I mean,
internet
we
is
wouldn't
so
ever
good
live
and-
with them, but I think we've always been open to moving back to New York.
Yeah.
I love that. So the other day we were hosting some friends and I realized on the outside couch there was this stain. I don't know where it came from. It was red, probably some juice from a kid or Gatorade. And I was really embarrassed. I was like, hold on, don't sit down. I went and got the Cream Mitt kit from Clean Safe Products, which I absolutely love because 1, it works. 2, I know it's safe for my kids and my pets, but it also makes fabrics look brand new. I'm always nervous to spray things on couches, rugs, carpets, because I'm like, ooh, is he going to take the color out? But this thing you can spray on any fabric and you know it's going to be safe. It works on carpets, couches, car seats, wool rugs, delicate upholstery, and even dry clean materials. But guys, I sprayed it. I wiped it with the green mitt. And the next day we actually had a cookout with the same people and they came over and they're like, where did that stain go? And I was like, well, I'll send you the info on the product. So I'm going to give it to you guys too. You can go to cleansafeproducts.com/Kelly now to get $15 off the green mitt kit. That's cleansafeproducts.com/Kelly for $15 off the world's easiest soft service cleaning solution. All right, raising them with all the social media stuff because I'm terrified of it.
Oh, it's really terrifying. It's really terrifying.
I'm not like a big social media person, so it's like
I'm
it
not-
has
You
passed
don't
me
even know
by.
how
Like
it's going on.
I'm also not
Yeah.
huge either. Yeah.
I don't know.
The one thing we really did stick with as much as we could was holding off on giving them their first phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until they were 13.
Until
right?
they were 13.
Yeah.
And that was really, they were the last ones in their
Were they
friend
at
group.
13?
By
Yeah.
far.
But they do need phones because
For so many reasons, actually.
it's
Yeah.
like Snapchat is how they talk to their friends, but it's
All their invitations, at this age especially, go through Snapchat. That's weird.
What?
Yeah.
I know.
Doesn't
How
that
they
thing
get
doesn't that
together.
disappear? How do you know where to go? Isn't that the thing that like pop? Is that right?
don't
Kira's
know.
young.
Yeah, we're like
we're not parents who go through their phones.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to go through their phone, but also
I want to repeat that they haven't really given us a reason to not trust
I
them.
love
which is
that.
awesome.
Well, that means
And
you've
as
done a
soon
really
as they-
good job.
As soon as they do, we absolutely get strict on them. I mean, Jerry doesn't give them a curfew. If I'm there, I'm like, no, it's got to be midnight because I need to.
Yeah.
I need
be
to go
able
to bed.
sleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
Yes.
peace of mind.
Yeah.
And so they honor it. If I demand it, but they don't with him. So sometimes they come in at 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, that's unacceptable
Yeah.
and disrespectful.
We sound like great parents. No,
No, but I mean, I can't. I
it's
mean,
just
I'm sure.
parents.
Yeah.
Until 3, it's fine. It's
I get it.
No,
No, I
but-
get it.
It's not fine to me, but it seems like it is to you.
no.
But again, if they haven't given you a reason,
They haven't, and they're usually somewhere safe. They're at their
Right.
friend Bailey's up the street, 2 miles that way, whose
Right.
mom is right there. Why no? Like it's
Yeah.
not like they're out doing something.
You know, there are
horrible.
apps where you can see where they are.
Yeah.
you know,
Got
so-
Life 360.
Yeah.
We have that.
We have that.
So we know where they are, and it's it is funny. What's interesting about the phones is that I mean, you're younger than we are, but
Right.
like when I would go to school, there'd be drama at school, and then you got like away from it for 12 or 15
sure.
hours. You know, you never get away from that
Yeah,
with the
that's
phones. You know, it
Well,
just, it
although
follows you.
they've banned them from their school now,
Oh, yeah.
and they're
Which is
they're
California.
really
Yeah.
enforcing it. Right
I
now.
I love that.
I love
great.
that
for them.
too.
I'm like,
and our
God.
daughters are freaking out.
They
They're like,
hate
I
it.
can't believe it. It's
These monsters.
phones.
They're gonna thank you. They're gonna thank whoever made that decision.
They also,
back
this
in the-
summer
I mean,
was the first summer that they both did separate camps 1 month away from each other. And one of them was in a camp in upstate New York where they took for 1 month.
Wow.
And they took their
Wow.
phones away the entire month of July. They
Yeah.
were allowed to have them for a few hours on Sundays, which is how she got in touch with us.
Yeah.
But she was thrilled to be without it.
how do they do a part?
One of them wanted to do one camp, and one of them wanted to do a different
It was
camp.
the first time the twins were ever apart. It was
It's the
crazy.
first time you did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
And they did good?
One
Did
wanted
great?
to do a theater camp, and one wanted to do a program at FIT at the Fashion Institute in New York,
Cool.
and so they did their own separate.
Do you think it helped their
Cool.
relationship?
I think it helped their relationship, and they both got excited about something totally separate from the other, which
Right.
keeps them from
Yes,
being competitive. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like if they're again going back to like interested in other things.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because I had a sister who was a little bit weird about growing up in my shadow, and she made specific decisions to do totally different things.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes I struggle with that to like get them to be able to do that because especially half the year I'm 1 on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
right. You're
like,
outnumbered
everyone,
all the time.
I'm trying. Like I've just like redone our after school schedule to include different sports and things like that. But I'm spread thin. Like I don't
You
know
have
how I'm
so
gonna
much
do
driving
it.
coming up. It's crazy.
And like in LA, so much driving
It's
is like
crazy.
hours.
Yes, that's
crazy.
your whole day. If they're
It's
going
crazy.
to different, if their schools are spread out enough, that's your whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they're all in the same school right now. Really enjoy these days.
For
you
sure,
know?
I
and it's right
know.
down the road. I mean, like
know,
that's
I
the
know,
best.
I know.
I get to sneak over
if
and
you can keep it all in this district right here.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
the same thing.
Great. It's
Yeah.
a great
We did the same
education.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
really a private school
We-
education.
Okay.
We chose schools that were the closest.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Thing.
I
I
mean,
get it.
if you go outside this little area, it's an hour in traffic.
I
Like,
can't
you're
believe
just-
parents do it. I don't know how they do
People
it.
We
do.
used to drive Sierra Canyon,
Yeah,
which is in
that's right.
Chatsworth,
That's right.
and
And
it
it
is
was
It's
far.
crazy.
I knew people
They're-
who were doing that drive from Brentwood every day.
No.
With their kids.
By
That's
the way,
wild.
but I mean, you got to make the podcast 3 hours then. And, you have to, people need that for drive time.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what?
Maybe the podcast should be you in traffic.
Yeah.
You yelling at
Live
people.
streaming.
Hey, let's go. Green light.
Listen,
Hold on a
for
second.
how
Here's
much
your blinker.
for how much I yell
Drop off road rage.
at sports, me in a car, not
Yeah.
ideal. Like I
really?
am. I'm a little aggressive. I'm
Oh, that's
aggressive
so
with the
funny.
horn.
You know, I have a theory. I hate to again generalize and stereotype. I'm so sorry. We've done accents. We've done it all.
do
here.
it.
We're really
It's great.
offending everyone. Where we live in this affluent area, a lot of times the moms in the really fancy SUVs are very aggressive in like parking lots. Like
We're trying to get to soccer practice, and
yeah,
you're in our way.
I guess there's
okay?
a schedule there.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Someone's got to. I guess there's a child waiting in a park somewhere for their parents. That's why they're like, okay, I
Without
get
a
it
phone.
now.
Like,
shit,
It's like
shit,
life and
shit.
death. It's like there's a child by themselves in some weird park.
Yeah, I guaranteed that's what it is. They're like,
Okay.
or you
I get
forgot
it now.
someone. You're like, Shh, God, I gotta go pick them up. I totally
I
forgot
get
they
it.
were there.
And by the way, a lot of the moms like drive like really like large SUVs. It's like scary, and they have that like gurgle, like that.
There's one parked right outside. I got a lot of kids. I gotta fit them in. All right. I hate that we're like coming to an end, but we are. I want to know a few things though. Favorite from Rebecca. Favorite actor or actress, dead or alive?
Oh wow!
Favorite actor or actress, dead or alive?
I know it's tough. Take your time.
I'm gonna go with Lucille Ball.
Oh
Oh, I
wow!
love that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
You have one?
Oh wow.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, Matthew. What are your like viewing habits? Do you like blast through a show? Do you stream like?
During the off season, I feel like I just rip through a bunch of either Netflix or whatever's on
Right.
shows. And then during the season, I don't really do much. Whatever I put on is just putting me to sleep because I get up super early.
Right.
And so whatever it is that I'm putting on, I feel like I'm falling asleep and she's staying up and watching.
Right.
And it's something I could give two shits about. It's a documentary. I'm not a documentary fan. I don't want to learn. I'm tired. My
Right.
brain's tired.
Yeah.
But he'll put it on and I'll be fascinated and I'll look over and this asshole's asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But it'll
"Are you
put me to
kidding?"
sleep,
It
It'll be
happens.
like, oh, this will be World War II in color, and then like 3
Yeah.
minutes in, I'm like,
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn about World War II. I'm like, well, I don't remember this, so
I'm
let's
all
do
in.
it.
Yeah.
Yesterday, my wife had never seen Die Hard.
oh wow,
I've
Yeah.
never seen
Yeah.
Die Hard either.
Oh man.
It's great.
yeah.
Okay,
so
all right, we'll put it on the
good.
list.
It's
Put it on the
so
list.
good.
All right, favorite football player, dead or alive?
Well, I'm
And he
sitting
can't
next
be
to
in this
Matt-
room.
No.
There you go.
Is
Yeah,
it-
can't be
were
in
you a
this
Joe
room.
Namath fan growing up?
I'm not that old.
Well, no, I'm just saying like. Listen, I'm not saying he was like.
Look at that head of hair. He can't be that old, you know? That's
Favorite
tough.
football player. You know, I gotta say I'm gonna take more like sort of like not the mainstream, more the unsung. And we have a quarterback in the room. I love fantasy football. I told you I'm a fantasy football expert. I'm not really. That's a joke.
Have you ever won?
I love the player.
I was just about to ask that.
Never.
Have you ever
no.
won? No.
Okay.
By the
Not
way,
yet, but
he's
this
in
is my
seven leagues right now.
so
seven.
Quiet,
You got
no.
7 different
This is my
chances
turn.
and you haven't won?
They're talking to me.
It's
a lot
like
of
every
chances.
year.
They're
It's
talking
like
to me.
seven.
They're talking to me.
Is it your turn?
I love a guy named Wayne Corbett. He was
Oh,
a
yeah.
receiver for the Jets.
I
He's
don't
sort
know.
of
Yeah.
He's
Very
a
Chad
guy-
Hallish.
I think he.
Oh.
I think he was undrafted.
Yeah.
I think he was on a practice squad because they practiced out of a school called Hofstra.
Yep.
And I think that's where he went. Real like local.
Yep.
I
80,
love,
right? Number 80.
Yeah.
Stud.
I
he little?
I love receivers.
Yeah.
You always have great receivers.
I know.
Corbett.
Okay.
love it.
I
That's
love
a
it.
great-
You
that's
know,
a great
there's
answer.
there's a player just like that named Chad Hall.
Her brother.
And
Oh really?
yeah, he was in the league for a little bit and he's
Wayne had a little bit longer of a career and a better career, but yes, they're very
Yeah.
similar. Yeah, like her brother
great.
played for the Eagles, 49ers. Who else? Somebody else
wow.
along the way.
was-
At some point. But yeah, Eagles and
That was it.
49ers.
Wow, wow,
like
wow.
Andy Reid, Kansas City a little bit.
Like,
Bounced around with
yeah.
Andy Reid some.
it was like
But was a little spot
6
receiver.
years.
When you guys do like I don't know Thanksgiving or go on summer vacation, do you like just throw the ball around like?
Yeah, I used to throw it to him in the offseason all the time because we
Really?
go back to Atlanta and he was playing. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what years. Probably 2009 or 10 to 12.
And you would throw to him
13.
just to
And
stay
I would
loose?
yeah,
And
I'd
just
throw it to
like-
him and he's like, "I'm getting work. I'd be getting work." It was cool. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
That's great.
And
Yeah.
he coaches in New York
fun.
now.
Oh, get out!
He
Yeah.
coaches
Crosstown.
quarterbacks for the
Giants.
Giants.
Ah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach receivers in Jacksonville for a while too. So he's
Wow!
Still
Is
involved
he
in the
new in
game.
New York?
yeah
this
year.
yeah. He was
Wow.
in
He was with Dayball in Buffalo, and so that's
Wow.
how they kind of re got going again.
Wow!
So
Yeah.
yeah, football.
I'm sorry because this isn't about sports, but there was talk maybe that you guys were going to do a move to. That was the
Yeah,
rumor
no,
mill,
you're good.
Right.
But that had nothing to do with it. Like
No, that just kind of happened by chance, to be honest with you. But yeah, that was a wild couple months.
yeah. That was a while. That's when I was really intensely taking in your podcast.
Yeah.
That's when I became a fan.
I
That's how
appreciate
you hooked
it.
me.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I'm glad. Hopefully, it hooked a lot of other people too. I don't know,
Yeah, right.
but
Oh, by the way, I listened to your last episode. We have a rattlesnake problem at our house too.
I was going to tell you with the
They
storage.
found a rattlesnake in their
Oh, you
garage.
did?
Yeah,
Inside?
yeah. In the garage. Yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah, you
Put a
trapped
clear
it.
box over the top and called the fire department.
You call someone and they take care of it. Don't say anything. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You take care of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't know.
Feed
It
them
just,
a couple meals and
Yeah.
yeah, right. You have to.
Set them free.
we make
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
he poked holes in the box. They
Yeah.
could breathe,
Sure.
you know,
Sure.
all the things. It's
Sure.
very, very safe.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, this was so fun.
Oh, it was such a good time.
and to be honest, if you want to come to a Rams game,
Yeah.
please reach
we
out.
will,
I'd love
we
to
will,
have
we
y'all.
will. We
That
will.
would be
If you need
so
a day
easy
off
fun.
of him doing crunches in the middle of the TV,
Listen, I'm
we'll
fun
take
at
him.
a football game.
by the way,
You think I don't go?
Yeah.
We did cheat on you guys once. We went to a Chargers game. I'm so sorry. And Rebecca did come with me, and I did tell you what was going on the entire time.
That's
Like
true.
I was
Yeah.
explaining first down, and you did enjoy that.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, on another note, I do have another podcast for you if you want to learn football. And
That's
it's
right.
called Time Out.
Okay.
Yes, I do that one every Tuesday.
By
And
the
it's
way,
like little, like, it's just kind of teaching because, thanks to Taylor Swift, a lot of women have wanted to learn this sport
Uh-huh.
and don't know where to go. And so, we decided why not.
That's great.
Kelly, I want to say, I mean, I came into your podcast to get some football insight and all that stuff, but I want to say, as like Hollywood people, you should develop this into like a TV show. That's what people do, and like an agent should get in touch with you, because we live in an area where there's a tremendous amount of football families, and we met one of your teammates' families and their wife. I don't want to say their name just in case they don't want to like be mentioned where they live. But we met the wife, who's from also the
three days ago,
from Northern California, where my wife is from. And we don't judge people physically, but a beautiful woman, beautiful family.
Yeah.
We met the kids and everything. And I knew we were coming to do your show, and I was like, oh, they should develop like a football wives like show. And I don't mean reality where you guys fight each other and throw drinks, like a fancy Apple show. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, let's do. Why don't you and I should do it? Let's do it.
No, you don't need me.
Yeah, you can come out like because I'm new to this world.
Get John Stamos. He lives across the street.
Trust me, he doesn't know anything about football.
Well, guys, thank y'all so much. This was so fun.
Yes. Really
fun.
At the end of every episode, we say "have a splash," and you guys say "make a splash." Are you guys cool to do that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Have a splash.
Make a splash.
Thank you, guys.
Well done.
That was so
was
fun. I
so
didn't even
fun.
need those.
I love
But
it.
that was great.
Yeah, no doubt.